Hello there, Adam here, or as you know me online, Prockstem, and today we're going to talk about how to write a great first line of a freestyle poem. And as you know already, I put in the previous video, there are 4 steps to writing a great poem, or starting to write a poem. And in this video we're going to talk about how to have a great first line written with using the compost that you have, like compost of emotions and feelings and ideas and thoughts. Let's get to the screen and straight into it. And by the way, don't forget to check out the free ebook below. There is a freebie, all you need to know on how to start writing poetry from scratch. In exchange for your email, you get a comprehensive guide on how to do that. Just check it out below and let's get into it. Okay, here we are in the screen, and here is the ideas I wrote down about how to write a great first line of a freestyle poem. First of all, you need to give it a title and decide on a theme. Then you need to connect with the flow within and start typing or scribing if you write on paper. What makes the first line great? The spontaneity. Usually what comes first is better served first. If it needs an editing, make sure you cut only the grammar-related things and ensure that the original idea is there. And here are some examples. Let's do a couple of examples in order to see how it works. The spontaneity of use. This is the title that came to my mind for this poem. Spontaneity of use. Basically, this is gonna be a philosophical poem about use and how to be better rather than sorry and stuff like that. And demand, handle their desire abruptly. With angry fire directed to the world. The pity is no one is admiring this chaos left behind. Women, on the other hand, learn to build and craft and plow the land that is barren. Life is like a quest. You pick and choose. You can choose. To be a man doesn't have to be a child of chaos. To be a woman doesn't have to be a child of order. Be human is all it takes. Do make your own mistakes. I'll sign it. Okay, here's a first poem that I wrote. I believe the first line is pretty magnificent. The men handle their desire abruptly. It's like an intro. But with an angry fire directed to the world, the pity is no one is admiring that chaos left behind. Women, on the other hand, learn to build and craft and plow the land that is barren. I want to translate this line just in case I understand it correctly, and give me a second. Okay, here I translated it and plow the land that is barren. It's basically what I meant to say. And basically, this is what they do. They plow the land that is barren. Life is like a quest. You pick and choose gods. To be a man doesn't have to be a child of chaos. To be a woman doesn't have to be a child of order. To be human is all it takes. Do make your own mistakes. It's a beautiful poem. Okay, let's have another example. Beautiful, poetic mind of a stranger. Life is like a cards game. You gamble it all at once. And once you understand how much was at stake, you feel depressed. To a point of disagreement. Then you break your own routine because you know you cannot win. No, you cannot win. Life turns to be a stronger player and you admire it from distance now. From your own layer. Okay, I'll sign it. Let's read it again, just check. First line, life is like a cards game. It's an interesting beginning, it's what came to my mind. You gamble it all at once, and once you understand how much was at stake, you feel depressed at point to a point of a disagreement. Then you break your own routine because you know you cannot win. Life turns to be a stronger player, and you admire it from distance now, from your own layer. Well, maybe I meant to say layer. Yeah. Because layer with Y, it's like a flat something, so a flat layer. And layer with I is like a place where you can hide. Well, yeah, this is it basically. Let's write another one, just for the sake of examples. Another example of endless disagreements. Title. And there was a boy who knew so little. He thought he had all the answers when he in fact had none. To build a magical house, to build a magical tree house was his biggest dream. Alas, the builder was not there. Okay, let's skip to another page. Space. Alas, the builder was not there. and the tragedy of growing up alone, growing up alone. It's harder than any bullies. So the way to master the art of life began with a disaster. Sign it. Okay, let's hear it again. Another example of endless disagreements. There was a boy who knew so little. He thought he had all the answers, when in fact he had none. To build a magical treehouse was his biggest dream. Alas, the builder was not there. Basically, the father wasn't there. The tragedy of growing up alone hit harder than any bully stone. The way to master the art of life began with a disaster. Okay, we have 3 poems and we have pretty epic lines here. I'll highlight those. To manhandle their desire abruptly. Life is like a cards game. The third one. There was a boy who knew so little. Those are the 3 poems. These are the examples of this idea of bringing up the first line. Like, it starts with the first line anyway, because it doesn't matter what you write, poetry, limericks, freestyle poetry, or whatever. It starts with the first line, first word, even first letter. You just have to start. Once you start with the first letter, you get the first word. Once you get the first word, you get the first line. And so on, and eventually you get the first poem, and then first book, and eventually first bestseller if you stick to it long enough. Well, thank you for watching. Cheers. Okay, all the secrets out. You got it figured out. You found out the way how to write your first line, and you wrote your first poem. And basically, this is how you do it. Thank you for watching. Check out the ebook below. It will help you tremendously on your poetical journey, and help me as well. Like, write my better stuff and record my better videos. And thank you for watching. Cheers. Check out the video, this video as well.